Hi guys, this is Mrs. Phoenix. I am still missing you guys so much. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your smiling, wonderful faces again soon. Today I'm reading a book called The Water Princess, and this is one of my favorite books. I love reading this book all the time. It is about a little girl who has to travel a long, long ways to get water, and it just kind of reminds us to be thankful for what we have. And sometimes we go through hard things, but that we can always be thankful for the people we're surrounded with and the stuff that we have. It's an awesome book, and I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. So here we go, The Water Princess. The author who writes the story is Susan Verde, and the illustrator who draws the pictures is Peter Reynolds. I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom, the African sky, so wide and so close, I can almost touch the sharp edges of the stars. So she lives in Africa, which is a far away country from where we live. I can tame the wild dogs with my song. I can make the tall grass sway when I dance. I can make the wind play hide and seek. But I cannot make the water come closer. I cannot make the water run clearer, no matter what I command. So she's trying to move the water closer to her. And I wonder why. It is early morning, still dark. My mother wakes me. Gigi, my princess, it is time to get up. We must collect the water. So it's still dark, just like when you guys get up in the morning, it's still dark, right? And someone might say, hey, it's time to wake up. It's time to get up. But she's not getting up to go to school. She's getting up to go collect water. Water, come. Do not make me wake before even the sun is out of bed, I demand. Come, please, I say. But the water won't listen, and I know we will have to walk so far to the well. So here she is, she's still tired. Sometimes when you wake up, you're still tired. You don't want to get out of bed. That's kind of what she's feeling, and she's hoping that the water will come to her. I am too sleepy to put on my crown. I think of the pot that will rest on my braids instead. The thirst comes quick. Dry lips, dry throat. I squeeze my eyes shut. I see it, clear. I dip my toes in it, cool. I scoop it up and bring it to my lips. So she's thinking about the water that she's going to be drinking. When you wake up, maybe you're a little bit thirsty too. That's how she's feeling. Slowly I open my eyes. Nothing. I kick the dust. So maybe she's a little bit upset. She doesn't have any water to drink in the morning like we do, or milk to drink in the morning like we do. I grab my empty pot and place it upon my head. My mother does the same, and our journey begins, full of song. My maman adds her melody. Our steps are light. We twirl and laugh together. The miles give us room to dance. So she's got to walk a long, long way to get this water. And they're carrying these big, heavy pots on their head to bring their water back with. It's a lot to do. Halfway there, we stop for a moment at the giant carrot tree, long enough to grab a handful of sweet shea nuts for energy. So they stop halfway at a big tree. You notice there's only one tree, so it's not a lot of shade. It's just the sun kind of beating down on them. It's probably pretty hot. We can keep the dance going just a little longer. Maman, are we there yet? Finally, I hear the water running from the well, the giggles of my friends, the chatter of women. So now she can hear the water. Some have traveled farther than I, only to return home when the sun has gone to bed. So some people have walked even further than her to get just some water. Maman holds our place while I play with friends, and the dance continues. The water is flowing. So now she gets a little bit of time to play with her friends while her mom's getting some water. Pots filling with the dusty earth-colored liquid. Gigi, come. Maintenant. My turn now. So the water's not clear like our water. It's full of dirt and mud. But they're going to take it home anyways because that's what they've got to drink. The dance home has slowed to careful steps. My thirst so heavy like the full pot I carry. Our song is softer now. Our shoulders ache. Our feet cramp. I see home at last. So notice she still has not been able to get a drink of water all day long. Walking all that way in the hot sun. Maman boils enough water for drinking. We wait. We wash our clothes. We prepare food for cooking. My father comes quickly from the fields to share in the drink and the meal. He scoops me up. My princess, you have returned with the water. So they have to boil the water just to drink it. They have to get all that nasty stuff out of the water so they can drink it. Drink, Maman says, finally. Every sip fills me with energy. I want to make it last, but I can't. I gulp it down. So she finally gets to drink some water after an entire day of not drinking water. Clothes and body clean, I sing to the dogs. I dance with the tall grass. I hide from the wind. Maman brings one last cup she has saved just for me. Drink, my princess. Sleep, my princess. Tomorrow we journey again. Maman, I say as I close my eyes, why is the water so far? Why is the water not clear? Where is our water? So they don't have any water near them. They make that trip every day to get water to do all the things they need to do with it. Right? To wash their clothes, to drink, to make food with. Think about all the times you use water throughout the day. It's a lot. Sleep, she says. Dream, she says. Someday you will find a way, my princess. Someday. I am Princess Gigi. My kingdom? The African sky, the dusty earth, and someday the flowing, cool, crystal clear water. Someday. So she's dreaming about maybe someday making a well that's closer to her house, which would be so cool that she could do that. Imagine your life with no water, no kitchen faucet to fill your glass when you're thirsty, no shower or bathtub to clean your body. Imagine if you couldn't go to school because you had to spend each day walking for miles just to get water and not even know if the water you reach will be clean. This is true for nearly 1 billion people around the world. That's 1 out of every 6 who doesn't have access to clean water. Georgie knows firsthand the suffering and struggle of all those without clean water. Nearly a quarter of the population of where she lives doesn't have clean water. Illness from the contaminated water and the time it takes to collect the water every day prevent children from going to school, so they don't get to go to school because of this. The walk itself is an average of 4 miles each day, which is the length of about 70 football fields. Think about how big a football field is. The Water Princess is a story inspired by Georgie's own childhood and her wish that the water would come to her and those in her community. Together with Ryan Wells, Georgie is working to make a change and bring this basic right, this source of life, to the people of Burkina Faso and beyond. We hope this story brings awareness to the ongoing crisis and inspires you to be a part of the change. So here's some pictures of the girl. And she's bringing some water to her villages. Right? So she dreamed about having that one day, right? As a little girl, she hoped to be able to help and bring water to her community. And now she has, right? So some of you may have things you want to do or things that you want to try to dream up and make for real. And I believe that you can do it. Friends, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I do. Miss you guys and see you soon.